Welcome to our community forum, working together for the people of Wellingborough. Today's agenda, we've got introductions, we're just going to say hello to each other, tell each other who we are, and then most of it's going to be about what's on in Wellingborough. So everybody who's attending is just going to tell you what they're doing, and then we're going to share with you what other people around the town are doing as well. And then we're going to have a look at working together. And what we do with all that information, some people have got logins, other people just send me the details, is we put it on our website, which is wellingborough.org. So if you want to share more, you can use our forum, the forum that we all talk to with each other on a Friday, or you can join our email list or our WhatsApp group, or of course you can join in on our Facebook and Nextdoor groups too. So Facebook is Wellingborough Forum. And we've also got the Wellingborough Organisations Community Forum, and the addresses are on there for you if you wanted to sort of have a look at those. Once these things are on there, myself, co-op member pioneer for Wellingborough, Rushden and Higham, will give you a shout out with a wow, what's on Wellingborough, or if you happen to be in Rushden or Higham, that's a rah, what's on Rushden and Higham. So we'll share that across social media to give you a bit of a big up to try and get things happening in our town.
Would we like to start? I did ask Myrle to introduce herself. Everybody probably knows Myrle already. But if we
probably not, but there were people coming in, so I sort of didn't say anything allowing people to come in. So I can still introduce myself now. Hi everyone. I'm Myrle Roach from Made with Many, the Community Engagement Coordinator for Made with Many. For Wellingborough.
Fabulous. Shall we go through everybody on the screen first, and then we'll have a quick round robin in here? I think Emma was next. Would you like to introduce yourself, Emma?
Hi everyone, thanks for having me. So my name's Emma Fold. I'm a public health officer in public health, and I'm currently working on looking at engagement with people in Northamptonshire to understand what they want from a weight management service. So I'm hoping to maybe get one or two contacts today to find out how we can link together and engage with people and find out what they would like from a service.
Fabulous. Hello and welcome.
Thank you.
I think John might have come on next. Would you like to introduce yourself, John?
Hello, I'm John Perry. I'm the operations manager at Accommodation Concern. We're based in Kettering, but we cover all of Northamptonshire, providing debt, housing and benefit advice and supported accommodation.
Hello and welcome. I think Marion is posing as Karon on the screen. Are you there, Marion?
No, I'm posing as myself, Jonathan. Karon is being Karon.
Oh, Karen's here too. Well, introduce yourself then, please, Marion. Sorry, I didn't realise we had two Turner horses today, just to confuse me.
I'm Marion Turner Hawes. I wear a number of hats. Not sure which one I'm wearing at the moment. What to say? I've recently stood in the by-election and did okay in that. I'm a town councillor with Wellingborough Town Council for the Isbrook Ward. I'm the project coordinator for the Wellingborough Climate Action Project, which I've been working on with our colleagues here from Glamis Hall, and I'm the chairperson of Wellingborough Walks Action Group, which is the group working to save the trees on London Road, and a few other things.
Loads of things, Marion. We've all got lots of hats. Is Karon there? Hello, Karon.
You're on mute.
You are on mute, Karon. We can't hear you.
It's all right. I'm on my iPad and I'm not quite sure how to do it. So, yeah. Hello, I'm Karon and I'm Marion's wife. And yeah,
lots of other things in between, I'm sure.
You missed out. Yeah. Long suffering.
Okay. I think we'll go around the room. So if we start with Heather, seeing as Heather was the last person to speak, you lucky thing.
Oh, that's all right. Hello, I'm Heather Saunders. I am Chair of Trustees here at Glamis Hall and also at Shire Community Services, which runs the Welly Bus, and also Park Junior School, but that's neither here nor there. That's me.
I'm Jo, I'm Centre Manager at Glamis Hall.
Fabulous.
Hello, I'm Will Bolter. I'm a Community Protection Enforcement Officer with Northamptonshire Council.
Fabulous.
Karys O'Dell, same as Will, Community Protection Enforcement Officer for the council for Wellingborough area.
Yeah, Ben, I'm Northamptonshire Sport Place Lead for Victoria in Wellingborough, so supporting listening to communities there about physical activity.
Good.
Danny Tyers, PC neighbourhood policing team based at Wellingborough Station. Cover all of Wellingborough, but my main area is Hemmingwell.
Fabulous. And last but not least, I'm Jonathan. I am your host, you lucky things. I am the local co-op member pioneer. I can never get that out. I don't know why. I also allegedly run Wellingborough Eco Group according to the BBC and ITV, but I'm just the treasurer really. So there you go. Okay. Well, welcome everybody to Wellingborough Organisations Community Forum. It's great to see so many people here. I haven't actually counted everybody up, but there we go. We are here to sort of make connections, as Emma sort of pointed out already, but we're also here to share what we do. So there's a number of people here that would love to share what they do, I'm sure. We could go in the same order again. Myrle, if you're ready. Would you like to share what Made With Many are doing?
Well, Made With Many, as most people probably know, we're an Arts Council funded organization bringing creativity and artistic work and events and activities to areas that identified in Wellingborough that would not normally get that opportunity to either participate, enjoy, or be inspired through creative arts and the activities that come with it. At the moment, we've got a few things on. We started something called Bob Club, which is for the 4 years and under at Hemmingwell, which proved to be very successful. It's about play and touch and that sort of thing for under 4s to develop their cognitive skills in terms of, you know, touch and texture and that sort of thing, and to give parents, guardians, grandmas, grandpas, whoever comes with them, the chance to interact with the little ones. And it's proved so successful. We're into our 3rd term of doing it at Hemmingwell, and we've also applied to Northants Wellbeing funding to be able to bring the same thing to Queensway, and hopefully if we're successful, that will start at Penrith Drive in a few months' time. So that's what we're doing with on the 4s and their families. We're looking to do something very significant to contribute to the success of Wellingborough Carnival this year. We want to introduce a series of workshops for people who want to be in the parade, to work with an artist. We are in the process of recruiting an artist who is very versed in carnival arts and working with groups. And one of the things that we want them to be very au fait with is using recyclable materials so that costumes, floats, whatever, can be decorated without having to, you know, pay a huge price, sort of, to get for it to be really looking good, but for it to have an artistic flair and that sort of thing. So we're working with the town council at the moment to hopefully start those in May, so that by July, when the carnival parade is ready for the road, that, you know, people would have participated and kind of touched up their skills. If they have an idea, bring it to life and that sort of thing. But just being able to support people to be more active in the Wellingborough Carnival in terms of the parade and making it really spectacular and something for the public to enjoy. So we're working on that. We recently did some lantern making workshops for the Christmas, which went down pretty well. And we're hoping that we can do something during the summer also. So we've reached out to partners that we've worked with in the past, and partners who we have worked with in the past have reached out to us to see what we're planning for summer. So we're in the process of planning that. Just finalizing budgets, as you know, at this time of year and that sort of thing. So when we have more input on what we're doing in terms of summer, we will let everybody know. We've got the youth forum run by our youth coordinator, Becky Carrier, and she is in the process of starting a new session with the youth forum group. And she's been able to recruit some new members. And I think they've only met once for the year so far, after she's done a bit of recruitment, and they're due to meet again. Everything is on our website. So we do encourage people to subscribe to our newsletter that comes out twice a month. And it gives you a rundown on all the things that we're working on, hoping to work on, and trying to inspire people with and get feedback, especially right now. We're trying to get as much feedback as we can from people in Wellingborough about things that they'd like to see us do.
Would you like to give us the websites for that?
Sure, it's www.madewithmany.org.uk. That's the website. On it, you will find the link to subscribe to the newsletter, along with, you know, things that we do all the time. But the newsletter will then come to you. Once you subscribe, it will come to you automatically into your inbox every 2 weeks.
Super. I'm going to move on, but thank you very much for that. The next person we spoke to was Emma. I'm not sure if you've got lots of quite the amount that Mel's got, but do share what you can.
Yeah, not quite, I'm afraid. So I've been in this job for nearly 3 months now, so I'm still kind of finding my feet with some things. But the two main things that I work on are the NHS health checks and then the Tier 2 weight management service. So like I said, we are currently looking at ways that we can speak to local people to try and get their ideas, get, you know, their opinions on what they would like from a weight management service. We've got a little time to do this, so if anyone has any ideas regarding how I can engage with different groups, maybe that might be interested in vocalizing their opinion, we're working on a questionnaire at the moment, but even just chatting to people one-on-one or in groups would be really good, just to get their ideas and get their feedback, really. That's kind of what we're working on at the moment.
Fabulous.
Can I respond to that?
Yeah, no, go for it.
We have a Zumba class at Glamis Hall on a Wednesday evening. They would probably all be up for a chat because they do it for fitness and the social side. And then we do a car boot sale the second Saturday of every month. So we have lots of people in the building if you want to set up a table in the cafe and you can sit and chat with people.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Great. I'll can I get in touch with you, Joe?
Sorry?
Do you have an email, Joe, that I can get in touch with you?
joe@glamishall.org.uk.
Great.
Have you had any connection with Bridette Leisurewood?
No, I don't think so.
She's coordinator of the LAPS.
Oh, yeah.
Partnerships, so she'd be worth getting in with as well. And talking to. They've got meetings this week.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I think Marion would like to ask you a question as well, Emma.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Marion.
Hello. So it's not so much asking a question as making a suggestion.
Okay.
Every week, twice a week, down at the Victoria Centre, Dostio, as a group that supports Asian women and communities, but actually it's a broad group now of anybody going, and they go on a Wednesday morning and a Friday morning. They do Well, they do health sort of fitness session on a Wednesday morning, and they also do a yoga session on the Friday morning. Jaya Taylor organises that group, and I think she'd be interested to have you come along for a few minutes and talk about any public health issues, obviously weight and other stuff.
Yeah, okay, that sounds great.
Another one for Emma.
Great, if I can get your details from John.
A pub in Swansgate Centre.
Karys has got one for you.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Right, so from the 18th to the 24th of March, doing a week in the Swansgate Centre. We've got one of the disused units. It's a free for all, basically. You're more than welcome to come along, promote whatever cause you've got. That's open to everybody, by the way. Chuck us some posters, merch if you've got it. We'll pop it out, and then the public are free to come in and talk to us. If obviously you're not there at the time, we provide contact details, or we can take names and numbers and pass those on. If you've got the email address, I'll include you to the list.
You could actually subscribe to our email list, which has already got the Victoria Centre and Jaya already on it. So if we add you to that, then just send in an email, we'll get you around to about 40 different organisations in the town, which is quite handy.
That'd be great.
With my Wellingborough Eco Group hat on, we do have something called Happy Cafe here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 till 2, but the Happy Cafe goes on till 6, really, on a Tuesday, and quite often till about, it feels like about 6 on a Thursday too. But so that's quite rammed. We can have 70 people through the door on a Tuesday. And they're probably the most chatty people in England, I think. I've gone beyond Wellingborough because they just don't stop talking, which is lovely. It's an absolute thing. So again, if you sort of share your email details, or perhaps we'll touch base.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. We'll find it, and
that'd be great.
Subscribe you to the list, and that goes with everybody as well.
I think also just to say, obviously there's a few warm cafes around Wellingborough now. And it would make sense getting in touch with those. I think NNC has a list on their website. So if you want to get into
Marion, that maybe not so appropriate, like the Daylight Centre, because I think obviously they're quite particular about who uses that one. I think the others are to be fine.
Yeah, so obviously there's one there at the Eco Hub, there's one at St Mark's Church, there's one at Victoria Centre on a Saturday morning. There's quite a few, I can't remember them all, but it's worth looking at the list. I mean, they'll be around till the end of March, so it's worth connecting with them.
Right,
they're around forever.
Great, thank you for that.
Thank you for that, Emma. I think next, if we're doing the stream thing, I don't know if we want to have a break off. I think John was next, if John would like to share his wares.
Yeah, absolutely. So as I say, I'm John. I'm from Accommodation Concern. There's two sides to the charity that we've got. I think I want to mainly speak about the advice centre today, because I think that's the one that's most pertinent to this forum. So we are giving debt advice, benefit advice, and housing advice. So just to drill down as sort of what things we do and what we don't on the three of them. Within the benefit advice side, it's everything from a benefit check for people that aren't able to use the online benefit check calculators, filling in forms, appealing decisions, mandatory reconsiderations, all the way through, including sort of representing at tribunals if we need to. Within the housing and the homelessness side, it is prevention work, so anything around kind of giving advice to people who are threatened with homelessness, helping where people are trying to access social housing registers, challenging decisions within housing options teams if they're making a homelessness decision, including sort of advising people on their landlord rights as well. If they've been given a notice to leave their property, is that valid? Do they actually have to leave? Where do they stand in relation to what their landlord is telling them? And then on the debt advice side, we are a fully accredited Financial Conduct Authority accredited debt advice centre. So we do the full gamut from, income and expenditures, budgeting, but all the way through to debt relief orders, bankruptcies, payment plans, debt management plans, all of that kind of stuff. challenging liability on council tax, this kind of stuff. So aside from that, we also have drop-in outreach sessions around the county. In Wellingborough at the moment, you can find us at the Mind Crisis Cafe when the Crisis Cafes run. But we are also coming into April and beyond, looking to expand our outreach sessions within Wellingborough. So if anybody has a venue where they would be interested in us providing some of that advice on a you know, an afternoon, few hour sessions, then I'll pop my email in the chat. Obviously pop an email over to me and we can have a look at it, because we have just received some funding that could be allocated towards that kind of project, and we're looking for some venues that we could host that kind of thing in. So I shall pop my email in the chat, and if anybody has any questions around kind of what we offer and what we do, then more than happy for people to get in contact. Obviously, if they want to refer somebody to us who's not able to see us face to face at the Crisis Cafe, we are available. You can go to accommodationconcern.co.uk and you can find our email address and phone number on there, and we can either obviously carry out most of the advice services that we can do over the phone, or via whatever medium people prefer. So I'll pop my email in the chat. If anybody's got any questions, that's great.
I've got venue space.
Joe's got venue space.
Lovely.
You haven't got Joe.
Joe's got
No. Not really.
I've just noticed we've only got about 16 minutes left, which is mad already. Can we move on to the next person, which
Marion.
is going to be Marion? So if you've got anything that's happening, I know the trees and everything's happening, but it's not happening. Well, there is. Go on, I'll let you talk, but if you could keep it brief, that'd be great.
Well, I wasn't actually going to say much, but then you've just reminded me, Jonathan. So we have got.
That's good, mate. That's why I prompted you.
I was going to be quiet for once. So obviously, I've just come out of an election and I don't know what the hell's going on. So, in terms of Wellingborough Walks Action Group, you may be aware that we're taking unfortunately for colleagues from NNC, we're taking North Northampton Council to court through a judicial review.
Cheers, Marion. Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. But we still love you, Karys. Anyway, we're doing a fundraising event next Friday, the 1st of March, which is a beetle drive. You'll have to ask Jonathan what a beetle drive is, but whatever it is, we'll be having lots of fun. It's next Friday, starts at 6:30 at St Andrew's Church on Bury Moor, which is, we've held a lot of events up there and we have a great time, and we raise a lot of money to the Save Our Trees, for the Save Our Trees campaign. All the money we raise goes to that, and food is available. It's £10 a ticket for the evening's entertainment. So we've got a beetle drive and a singer joining us next Friday, and we put food on, so we have jacket potatoes and chili and vegan chili and various other things. So all of that's
amazing. Can I interject, because later I've got a lovely video that actually shows everybody how to play a beetle drive, accompanied by a chap from the co-op who's actually going to come and sing. Now that doesn't sound very glamorous, but he's superb. A chap called what's he called? Marvin. Yeah. No, not Marvin. Anyway, I can never get his name right. It's awful. But anyway, he's awesome. He's going to appear. He's swinging songs like Sweet Caroline and all sorts of soul songs, and he's accompanying about a 3-minute video for everybody to watch a bit later. I'll post that around socials.
Right, so if you're at a loose end next Friday evening, or even if you're not, you can get tickets off the saveourtrees.org.uk website, and Jonathan, I believe, has set up a specific page for this.
Yes, if you go to saveourtrees.co.uk/beetle, you'll find all about it, and I'll put that video on that page as well for you.
Yeah, and also if you feel inspired to, so we're in the High Court at the end of April, and if anybody wants to come and join us to show how Wellingborough feels about the trees on the walks on London Road, we've also got a page on the website where you can register an interest to come down to London, because we're thinking about maybe getting a coach if we get enough people. And also we want to let the court know how many people to expect. And we hope loads of people from Wellingborough are going to come. So there you go. That's it. Me being brief.
Thank you, Marion. Does your good lady wife, Karen, want to speak? There she is.
I'm here. Well, I'm still doing the disability group online via Zoom, for which started in lockdown. So at the moment that's still happening, and I'm interested in John Perry in that we've got several going through PIP appeals procedures, which I'm trying to help with at the moment, but I might be calling on you as well. So apart from that, I'm still the coordinator of the NN8 writers group in Wellingborough. We're looking for more people who would like to join. That's via Zoom as well. And we're at the process of putting material together to write a book that we plan to publish and then raise funds for Kettering General Hospital. Now, I don't know how that's going to go, but that's our intention. It's something to aim towards, I suppose. And if anyone's got any poetry or stories or whatever and are interested,
Awesome.
Send it my way.
Well, for anybody that's in the room, I have posters for both of those just in the lobby. Sounds posh, doesn't it? The lobby of the Thank you for that, John.
Karen.
I think that's everybody that's online, so we're going to sort of go around the room. Would you two like to be a tag team?
Yeah, Joe can do our update.
Go on then.
Right. Strap yourself in, folks.
Quickly.
Yeah, so quickly. On Mondays from the 4th of March, we have Singing for Lung Health starting in the afternoon. It's £5 a session, 2 till 3 in the main hall. Then we have GLJ Theatre Monday and Tuesday, different age groups for theatre workshops, and they do shows throughout the year. Wednesday evenings, they're rehearsing for the summer show, which is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and is on in June. Monday and Tuesdays, we also have Starlight Dance. Tuesdays, we're also the test centre for the DVSA for the driving tests. And Thursday, Tuesday afternoons, we also host a bingo club. Wednesday evenings, we hold a Zumba class and is the show rehearsals for Chitty. Thursdays, we're driving test centre again. We have Youth Club, which is currently free to attend through some funding we've got from Well Northants. On the next week, we have Thorben Carter from Britain's Got Talent, and he's been choreographer with Diversity. He's providing free street dance sessions. On the 14th of March, we have Inkuru, I think that's how you say it, Arts coming, providing an African drumming workshop. And on the 21st, we're going to be having the pop-up gaming company come for a 90-minute computer gaming session. All 3 sessions are free, but need to be booked in advance on glj@glamishall.org.uk. Well, yeah, or joe@glamishall.org.uk. On Fridays, we have Premier League. Oh, also on Thursdays, I have acrobatic gymnastics. On Fridays, we have Premier League Kicks football group. I think this is their last week inside, and then they move back out onto the field. And then we have on the first Friday of the month, the line dancing social group. We've also got on Fridays, starting next Friday and running it every other week. So it's actually only running twice in March because the third week is Good Friday. The home education group are going to be starting physical activity, exercises and things like that, sessions in the hall on a Friday morning with the kids that are home educated. We also have the day centre Monday to Friday, 9:30 till 3 for the over 50s. We have wrestling night tomorrow night. The show is from, I have written it down, it's from 6, it's 6:30 the doors open, and the event runs 7 till 9. They are providing food and a bar apparently on the night. We also have mini mindfulness sessions with Kim on a Tuesday afternoon for children to help them learn what emotions are, deal with their emotions. We have a race night coming up on the 23rd of March. That's £5 per person or £3 for under 16s for a chip supper. 8 races over the course of the night, and the bar is open. £1 a bet and cash prize for each race. We'll also be running a raffle and ticket TriCast through the night. Tickets can be booked on Ticket Source. And we have a DWP Wellbeing event on Friday the 22nd of March, 2 till 4. That's being organised by a lady called Jodie Richardson at the DWP. If anybody would like to find out more information, I can pass on her email address. Saturday the 9th of March, we have an indoor car boot sale from 9 till 12. Sunday mornings we have church. Sunday afternoons we have gang show, various parties and things for booking. And the eco group, over to you.
Sorry, Joe, I got lost along the way. Could you
No, please don't say we've got about 7 minutes. Yeah.
That's 5 minutes. That's not bad.
Wellingborough Eco Group does have the Eco Hub, which is where the majority of us are sitting. I will just run through it because it will take 30 seconds, hopefully. Monday, social, which is a group of ladies mainly sewing, knitting, chatting, mate. 6 till 8. Tuesdays is swap shop. Tuesday tidy ups, happy cafe, and also food sharing. Stacks of stuff going on. I've already said about that. Going back to Mondays again, sorry, is nature rangers and also community allotment working parties. Nature rangers is a group that goes around and helps nature in various locations around the town. Community allotment working party probably explains itself. Wednesday and Thursday, noughts and crosses, 6 till 8, Polish community group, lots of kids, lots of Polish speaking. Thursdays, happy cafe, swap shop, and eco crafters. The social lot come in during the day. They're supposed to finish at 2. They rarely finish before 4. Fridays, eco club for kids, 10 till 2. Went on till 1 today. I entertained the children in the car park, and I probably.
Does that run through the holidays on Fridays, or is it
just term? That's today. Yeah, that's what we've just done today. So it runs all the time. Saturdays, we generally help out at the indoor car boot sale, but we also have 2-hour tidy up on the last Saturday of the month, which is tomorrow, funnily enough. That is at Ladywell Park, which nobody's ever heard of. Think of Planets Estate. We're there from 10 till 2. Usually get anywhere between 20 and 40 people picking anywhere between 40 and sort of 60 bags a litter, which is quite amazing in 2 hours. We have the repair cafe at the same time as the indoor car boot sale in Glamis Hall. So it's a co-production between ourselves and Glamis Hall, and it has been for the last 4.5 years. So really popular events, loads to do. Have a look at wellingboroughecogroup.org.uk if you want to have a look. I'm just mindful of the time. We've only got 5 minutes left. Marion has got her hands up. I think I've said everything.
Just wanted to say, Jonathan, if you want to, I can set up a Zoom session to take us further, because obviously a lot of people haven't shared yet. So
well, we can all jump back on if we wanted to, but we'll try and push everybody in. We've tried to get the meeting shorter because people have got other things to do. So if I can pass the baton on for the next 4 or 5 minutes to the gentleman sitting behind me.
Yeah, I certainly won't take that long. My name's Myrle. See ya. No, I'm joking. So yeah, myself and Karys are community protection enforcement officers with North Northamptonshire Council. In a nutshell, we deal with antisocial behaviour, which comes in many forms. So we just like to get ourselves out to these things and stuff to make people aware of that A, we actually exist, and B, what it is we can do in the community as well. So yeah, whether you need us yourselves or you speak to somebody that you think might need us, you know, do get in touch. We can always try and help or point in the right direction at least. So all right.
Thank you very much for that. Will, would you like to add anything, Karys?
Only about the community, what we call it, community engagement hub, which is from the 18th to the 24th. All are welcome. Just drop me an email if you're not on my list, which I send out very regularly when we get close to the time, because the timetable constantly changes. It's a fairly big old space, so we can have more than one partner in there at a time. It's free, and you can use it as much or as little as you like.
Fabulous. Ben.
All right, I'll be brief. So I'm place worker for Northamptonshire Sport. working in the Victoria area of Wellingborough, so quite hyper-local. So idea is just to be engaging, listening to the community through conversations, engagement sessions and events. So we can understand some of the good opportunities to be healthy and active in the area, some of the barriers that might be there, and maybe potentially help work out how we can overcome some of those barriers and leading healthy and active lifestyles. Alongside that, working with individuals, coaches, community groups, venues that might be delivering sessions already for that Victoria community, and supporting them do the good stuff that they do when it comes to healthy, active lifestyles, which can include support with funding, collaborating on projects, and support ideas in that way as well. But the whole idea is that what I do is the idea needs to come from the community. And I'm there to help to develop it and bring it to life, essentially. But yes, that's a very brief in a nutshell. Summary there. There's a lot more to it, if I've ever said, but I'm conscious of the time to get everyone to get their words in. But
well done,
I can.
Marion, raise the hand again.
Go for it, Marion. Right.
So you're saying about Victoria Ward, obviously,
Yes.
well, I'm the councillor for Isbrook Ward, which is neighbouring the Victoria
Yes.
Ward, and be all part of one, and
Mhm.
will be part of one by the end of the year.
Yes.
So I would like to have a chat with you, Ben, about because obviously we've got Castle Fields around the
Yes.
corner and Eastfield Park. So it'd be good to have a chat about
Absolutely. We'll arrange something outside of this meeting, shall we?
Fabulous.
So if I could have your email, that'd be brilliant.
I will do. I'll make sure. I'll get Jonathan to share that.
I will.
Thank you.
Just to let everybody know that's on Zoom, we are here till 3 o'clock in the hub to sit here and just generally chat with a little bit less pace. The gentleman at the end, what would you like to say? Keep me very quiet down there.
It's just about, in terms of what I'm doing in community at the minute, the main thing that I'm organising is on 5th of April, it's a major clean-up at Hemmingwell. I've already got about 10 or 15 organisations involved, but just that's going to be removal of residents' rubbish, what they're putting out themselves, extra rubbish, all the wardrobes, pop goods, white goods, etc. And then a massive sweep within a week following that of the whole of the Hemmingwell, the fields, the fly tip sites, the walkways, the streets, involving, or I'm hoping for 50 plus volunteers, which to be fair at the minute should be easily achievable. So just a word out to all of you, if you know any groups that would be interested in getting involved in that, I'm arranging for a free lunch to be chucked in as well.
Well,
I can't promise that at the minute, but
we will share that. I just want to get in that if you go to wellingborough.org, there is our calendar and everybody's events. Joe shares, the library shares, everybody can share.
So thank you for joining our community forum. I hope you've enjoyed what everybody's had to say. Again, if you want to join next time, it's always on the last Friday of the month at 2 o'clock at Eco Hub, or you can join on Zoom. Just simply go to wellingborough.org/site/community forum. We'll see you next month.